Moria and try and take it. Like, it'd be fun to do that.
Get ready for fighting.
Again, continue recruiting. Oh, repairing those armies, I should say. So, you get those, because I think that gives me another general.
No sleeping here.
Go and besiege this. Takes 4 turns, that's fine.
Is that what you want?
Give me my first foothold over here to either strike at Lorien or strike north of these guys. You join these ones.
No sleeping here.
You've got the general with you, so you are going to go for Imladris. And you're going to back him up right behind him. So if anything happens, we have 2 armies to fight. Yeah, I'm going to go for Rivendell. That's going to be a little bit scary. I might even send a 3rd army up just in case to try and hold that bridge.
No sleeping here.
You guys can go in there. Keep recruiting. Venice Druid, nothing else to construct for now until the population grows a bit more. Most of the Dunedain have been sort of purged at this point. See if we go away. I'm just going to order that one because we've won. They're just basic rebel units. Exterminate the population. Candidate. Sure. Skiliath under attack. Erebor besieged. Faunus assaulted. Lots of stuff going on. First things first in Iru, a mine, a Shrine of Melkor, and a slave pit, and then some roads. And then a practice range so that it's actually useful. So it's some followers of Melkor, mostly Northmen and elves, weirdly. Wasn't expecting elves to be there. A little bit out of Lorien, but I guess. And what's going on down here in Gondor and Mordor? Oh yeah, Skiliath's under attack, of course. That's going to happen constantly down there. Dol Amroth is being pushed back. Oh no, it's pushing forward against Umbar. Okay, they're doing okay. Now what was going on? Ooh, Angmar is sieging Deadman's Dyke, which is Faunus. And I don't remember what the other... Oh, Erebor, that's right. Erebor was under attack. What's happening over here? No. A small snow elf army. I don't know why it's telling me. There's no way they're going to survive. Gimli's about to come in and rout them. Thranduil's Hall. So far we're not at war with any of the elves other than the High Elves. Also, our siege of Imladris officially begins. It's about as close as you can get to that army.
No sleeping here. Come on.
Next turn he'll get to the bridge to try and stop them crossing. If they send reinforcements. They may not. They may just sit there at Cameth Bryn and let me take Imladris. Which I'll do. If they allow it, I'll damn well do it. Keep repairing all that was lost. We own Iru, and this is just a rebel army now. So what's Dol Guldur? Oh Jesus, Dol Guldur is huge. They're spread way out here. Easterlings haven't done much yet. Mordor's still focused on Gondor. Okay. So the world's not that interesting to just... God. Rumours from Ered Luin. Alright, so... Imladris besieged, that's me. We'll see if the Dwarves of the Blue Mountain take Sauron's deal or not. They may join our side of the war if that happens. But we'll see.
Listen up.
So your job, go to the bridge, attempt to hold the bridge.
Come on.
Don't, yeah, there. That way if the elves try and cross, they have to deal with us. 11 turns, we're going to siege them right down unless he sallies forth, because... Oh, Rivendell is a pain of a place to actually siege. To go in on the siege battles, they will just destroy us. It is probably the most defensive point of the entire map. Which makes sense, to be fair, but it's just, yeah. I don't want to siege it unless I really have to. It'll be even more bloody than the battles for Moria. Yeah, before we do that, can't retrain anything, we'll then do it. Casa Doom. Keep building up. Build up whatever we can, because we may take losses against the elves. We almost certainly will, but mines. Alright. If I start getting involved against the Valley of Anduin men and the Wood Elves, maybe the Snow Orcs will start to dominate. I guess it depends on what goes on there.
I'm gonna stick you.
Random army of Dwarven recruits. I mean, Goblin recruits.
No sleeping here.
So I might take this guy,
Sleeping here.
because there's no general in charge over there. You can go towards...
Come on.
No,
We have
towards here.
completed an objective. We have
Burnost.
completed an objective.
Yeah, are the elves responding at all? They're really not. They're chasing down my general.
Pull back.
Tree, and they're going to catch me and they're probably going to kill my general.
We have completed an
Should have sent him with more goblins as an escort. I'm just going to auto-resolve. He dies. Oh, he wins. And he lived. I expected that to be a loss. Oh, I guess that's one less army of rebels. Only 9 more turns for Imladris.
No sleeping here.
You keep marching before it gets worse there.
Objective complete.
I still kind of want to take this, but the Dunedain will respond. Maybe I should take this instead because it's like a rebel settlement. Now let's send this guy out with most of the troops to take
We
Salamach.
have completed an objective.
Meanwhile, we'll start recruiting more troops.
Get ready for fighting.
Might even send this army out to do that.
Kill them all. We have listen up.
I'll put him there, and you can actually go there too.
Objective complete.
A little bit risky, but... Oh, God damn it. We'll hit the Dunedain hard while we have the chance as well. And start being more aggressive and get better units, but they have to be pretty successful to get to that point, and normally they're not. Yeah, it looks like they're being forced back. There goes Bilbo.
I am a warrior, not an emissary, my lord.
Bilbo is a
There
warrior.
is healthy respect between us, my lord.
Apparently he's backing off though, he doesn't want to fight Dunland. The Shire's still in one piece though, as is Bree, so they're doing alright. Fornost siege has been broken. Are they responding? They are sending some stuff down. Maybe they are responding to me, we'll see.
No sleeping here.
I mean, they probably should be. I'm sending some pretty serious forces up to compete with them.
Them all. We have completed an objective.
The elves still don't care, so we'll just... Ered Luin accepts. Oh. Oh, that's nasty. The following factions have broken their alliance. Ered Luin and Erebor. The dwarves are now split in half. That doesn't necessarily mean they'll join our side, though. It just means that they're no longer going to be working on the side of the Dunedain to help them fight Angmar. Which will help me. Also, I should probably send them... Can I send a diplomat? I'll make a diplomat to send them. So I can try and get trade with them. Because I should get good trade from the dwarves. Eventually we'll have to fight them, but they're so far away that, like... If they don't hate the followers of Sauron right now, if they want to send me some money through trade, then I'm all for it. I keep forgetting that I'm repairing armies. Yeah, do that, and then all the armies are repaired. keep trading up. I mean, the goblins just, the numbers goblins can pull out is just insane. Don't need the spy. I keep accidentally going for the spy. Goblins don't need spies. They don't want spies. Is he being recruited? Yes. Oh yeah. Build 2 siege rams. Erebor besieged again. That's not a bad sized army. I don't know if it'll win, probably not, but that's not bad. They have a chance. Kingdom of Dale goes to war with Guldur. Failed to take the settlement. Well, ironically, we're probably going to do it this turn. Where is our other diplomat, by the way? He was meant to get to Guldur a long time ago.
At your service.
Ah, he's been stuck at the Fords of Eisen because of the stupid bridge.
At once.
I'll just put him there. You know, there, yes. So the Isengard can move if they want to. Concept of a goblin diplomat. I mean, technically they did have them because they did communicate with the forces of Isengard and Mordor, but I mean, yeah, a diplomat's kind of a bit over the top. That's not what they were. I mean, they just sent out small warbands with news.
An honor, Lord.
It's more what they were. So this guy is going to go for one hell of a journey. He's going to go all the way out here.
Opening talks with
And
the
talk to the dwarves of the Blue Mountains and see if we can organise some trade with Khazad-dûm. The classic little goblin settlement. Are the elves really just going to let me kill Rivendell and not do anything about it? Is Elrond there? He is. So, they're just going to let me kill Elrond? Is that what's happening here? Okay, let's see. 5 more turns.
Regroup, you louts! We've destroyed the enemy!
Got the Dune done. Nothing really happened. New mission. We know very little. Apparently it wants me to talk to the people of Rohan.
You have a proposition for
Okay. You want trade, Rohan? I'll even give you some map information. I'll let you know where all the Dunland and Isengardians are. If you send me some
Good
trade.
to see we could... The pleasure was all ours. Farewell.
I don't care. We're not actually allies, we're just trading, so it doesn't really bother me. Right. Then he's going to go up here
Without question, my lord.
and go
Stopping
talk
here.
to them like he was meant to do a long time ago. I didn't realise he was stuck at the Fords of Eisen. Vale of Dorwinnon is now at war with Dol Guldur stretching itself thin. It's at war in every direction. It's not ideal. You're almost finished your roads. Good. You can build a new shrine. And repair the units, I guess. This place. We just took this off the Dunedain. Build a shrine. Public order. Spies. Honestly, I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of a lot of their buildings, I think, because get the chicken farmers. Boy, what are you throwing around? You shithead. Get rid of that too. Alright, we'll build some good orc buildings. This one, building ground and a leather tanner. Finished druid. I might even do the same here. Now there's nothing else to build anyway. Smoking house I don't care about. Don't really care about that either. This one can go. The chicken farm can stay. Slave pit, breeding ground. We can still build units out of them, but I don't think we can upgrade the buildings to our next level. Richest faction is apparently Dwarves of Arid Ruins. Dwarves of the Blue Mountains are filthy rich, apparently. Apparently we'll get to take this turn. They're not very happy with us, but they'll soon get over it. Recruit what you can. Same thing here. Oh, our numbers are soaring now. We can take back Goblin Town soon. Soon we'll have enough men that I'll probably send 2 armies out, and I don't think we'll go to war with the elves. I think I'll send them north. We'll try and knock this over. And maybe this one. So that'll free up Goblin Town if we can. And then we might look at Veron's Hall and like crossing the river, but for now we'll try and take this side of the river. I think there's only a couple places. I think you can cross there. What I should do is just get an army and we can test it. So yeah, you can cross there. You can cross there. And then the bridge in the north. Alright. So if I was to take those settlements, then the only way down would be from there, across the Carrick, or down here. We could hold this side of the river pretty easily. Also, Rivendell's only got 5 turns left. Apparently the elves are just going to let Elrond die. I don't know why, but okay. Oh yeah, this settlement. Exterminate. It's only 91. So they didn't fight back. Apparently this place is currently not too happy with what's going on. What if I lowered your taxes? That'll make you happy. That makes everyone happy. We lower taxes. You had next to nothing here, so Shrine of Melkor, Slave Pit, and then build some roads, and an archery range, and garrison quarters. So Carla, keep getting ready. Keep preparing down here too until we have some real big armies ready to march. Gonna need those numbers. Oh yeah, I forgot about this settlement too. This little place, Ostened Hill. War declared. Rags of Khan on the Principality of Dolan. Why were you not at war? You're like right next to each other. Why were you not fighting? Okay. Lorien under attack again. Again, I don't think they'll break that. A new mission. Erebor besieged. Again. They may break that. New mission. They want me to contact Breland. I suppose we could. War declared. Fornost assaulted. I somehow doubt that'll fall. Probably not. Where is my other diplomat right now? Agents.
An honor, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Weathertop Hills. I mean, yeah, we're literally passing by Bree.
Talks with the foreigners.
So there's no reason we couldn't quickly talk with them. Prepare the battlements. Prepare for battle. Flee for your lives. I love that they're just letting this happen. 3 more turns. Wrath of Khand. The hordes of Khand are come, like a cracking whip. So they're doing well, but they'll fall apart. They'll have their... I think the Blue Wizards event happens at like turn 50, and then either they'll join the forces of the West, and their culture changes, they can't recruit for a few turns, they tend to get torn to shreds while that's happening, or they stay with evil and the Wizards spawn 2 big rebellions that'll crush their bigger cities. Either way, they're going to get diminished a lot. in the coming turns.
I shall speak with their representative.
2 more turns till Rivendell falls. I'm actually amazed they're letting me do this. Don't know how I'm going to take that city. That is a lot of elves. I'm going to need more goblins than this. March out another army. Back up the guys at the bridge. We're going to need at least 4 armies if we're going to be able to break that. At least. Maybe even more. I don't know, do I want to send this guy out? Maybe. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Now 4 armies should be enough, surely. Because I can besiege the city, which will isolate the army in there, then we only have to deal with the one outside. If I play it right, I shouldn't need to deal with them both separately.
No sleeping here.
We almost have 4 full armies here. Once we do, we'll look at marching from Moria to somewhere. Not sure where yet, but somewhere. This place nearly has an archery range. Yeah, we're technically at war with the Valesmen. They haven't attacked me yet, but they did declare war. So we will have to strike at them at some point soon. It's like the Snow Orcs have put most of their forces against the Dwarves. They're mostly ignoring them. And the Wood Elves... I was going to say they're having a good game, but... yeah, looks like Dol Amroth has actually been hitting them. They've lost this settlement. They've still got decent forces. Yeah, the Dwarves fought off the Snow Orcs again. Gondor doing, and they're still holding the river. They are still holding the river. They're even trying to do a crossing. In fact, Faramir is leading a few armies successfully across the river, but the Witch King's going to put an end to that. I don't think we're going to see the rise of Gondor today. Next turn.
What is it you wish to discuss?
We got the Bree. I mean, would you like to trade?
Seems like a most reasonable deal to me.
Something about Barlaman the barman discussing trade with the Goblins of Moria is just weird.
An honor and a pleasure. Farewell.
Bree reached. Candidate, sure. New mission. Take Cameth Bryn. I mean, 15 turns. That is probably the next goal. I'm not really sure how it's going to go, but it is the next goal.
Opening talks with the foreigners.
We've apparently reached the Shire.
Awaits.
Eventually, I'd like to march armies into the Shire. I'm a little way off doing that, though. Actually, no, I'm not that far. Attacking the Shire in Bree actually isn't that out of the question right now. But I don't really want to start another war on another front just yet. It'd probably be better trying to take out Ord Sul just to get the Dunedain out of my hair, forcing them to only have up here. But next turn, Rivendell will die.
Get ready for fighting. Listen up.
Yep, we got a full army here
Put your feet up.
and a full army here. We're marching. We'll march this guy too. We probably should leave at least one decent army here to, you know, hang on to Moria.
Feet up. Orcs. Move.
We'll keep recruiting, but we should leave a decent force to hold our capital cities. But that does give me a lot of leeway to do a bit over here. First off, we're going to take that. We'll let them keep fighting there, and then we'll go for this. Maybe even Goblin Town too. Might even have enough forces to do that.
No sleeping here.
You go to the bridge too and just hold. Mission success. We contacted Breland. We got 750 gold. Cool. Next turn, let's see. Does Eldron sally forth for his final stand, or does he just let himself die?
We destroyed the enemy.
He let himself die. Exterminate the population. 681 elves will be massacred in Rivendell. We did it. We took their strong point. Although for some reason the elves didn't defend their strong point and they decided to focus on the other city. I still don't know why. Imladris fell without firing an arrow. That's kind of sad. And the High Lord is dead. Lord Rivendell? Lord Elrond of Rivendell is now dead. Imladris sacked. Rip Imladris. Hordes of the mountain orcs. Goblin King has recovered from its severe losses from the goblin kind. Century passed, and a new king has risen to lead the desperate elements of the Misty Mountains. Their armies have scuttled and crept through the tunnels that eat through the rock itself and have come down unawares on their enemies. War has been made upon their foes, and the weakness of individuality has been supplemented by the mass flood of anger from those that hunt the crawling doom where the Misty Mountains' undisputed owners. Goblins swarm from their holes, burning, hacking, and leaving dead, clog, river and rock piling high, only to feed on the warriors of the mountain fasts. The Misty Mountain expand their dominance in Middle-earth. Best to beware the consequences of the ill-fated past. Awesome. So we've expanded enough that it's like, oh, the goblins of the Misty Mountains are super successful. Also means that we're spread very thin and could be attacked on all sides, but you know. Well, apparently Souls of the Blue Mountains decided straight away that they don't care. But it did say they accepted the deal, doesn't it? Which means they have 3 of the Dwarven Rings of Power. Somewhere. Where is that general? Navi. No. Somewhere. He must be in Thorin's Hall. So I can't see him. But somewhere they have a dwarf who has an entire army of special units, and he's got all the Rings of Power. He's a very powerful general. I noticed they didn't make their alliance with the elves, though. They're not at war. Angmar, war with Ered Luin. They only have enemies. They don't have allies. It's an interesting position to put yourself in. Repair all these units and then recruit more. Apparently the Dunedain are coming to say hello. Let them try. Keep recruiting units. Austin Edhill, Finnis Druin. Burnost. The cities must be, their populations must be growing. 435, not really. Not as much as we'd like. We're still very reliant on the mountains at the moment. Which is fine, I mean that's what this faction's all about, I wish they would grow a bit more. Torture chamber, give me just spies. Grain exchange, I guess a hunting hut. Imladris, yes, we now have the Elven City. Build a shrine to Sauron in Rivendell. Well, a shrine to Melkor, sorry. A shrine to Morgoth. The last homely house. It belongs to the goblins. I'm just going to knock down most of the elven buildings. We'll keep the mining network. The rest of it can stay. So we'll build a shrine, build a slave pit so we can recruit units again. And probably an archery range, we'll see. We'll see about the rest. But yeah, Ladris now belongs to the goblins. What I might do is send this lot down here.
Listen up.
You guys are going to cross the river,
Fighting.
but together as a group.
Pick your feet up.
Everyone except that general's going to go.
Listen up.
They're going to reinforce him next turn so that Madras doesn't revolt. And these 4 armies are going to march off on Kameth Bryn and see what happens. See if we can break the elves. Same over here, we're going to war.
Is that what you want? Get ready for fighting. Come on. No sleeping here.
Goblins are going for a big expansion. These guys are probably going to march with them too. Should I maybe cross the river and try and... Nah. Let them do what they're doing. I kind of want to attack them, but that'll just put me in range of Rohan as well.
Bring a proposition for
Oh, we finally arrived at Dol Guldur. Would you like an alliance and some map information?
not a bad offer. We shall accept.
Thank you.
Time was most
Hey people, good to see that some of you made it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this content, there should be much more like it on my channel. Feel free to subscribe to see some more. Check out some of my links in the description. I stream on Twitch 3-4 days a week. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll put some links for some other videos on the screen that you can enjoy now. See you all in the next one, I hope.